Had its board meeting tonight, and Superintendent Paul-Gausman was up for his scheduled transition update to the ideas he talked about first last November. Channel 8's Jessica Blum joins us now with more. Jessica?
Yeah, Rod, in November, it was a mid-year transition report about Gausman's time learning Lincoln and LPS by taking in feedback from the district and stakeholders. Nebraska law requires new superintendents to be evaluated twice their first year, so today marked that second time.
This report will simply touch base on where he is in the process of transitioning into the district, and final findings, themes, and recommendations will, of course, come as part of the end of this process in April.
Fast forward to now, Tuesday night, that serves as the end goal in Superintendent Paul-Gausman's transition to the role. Back in November, 6 priorities had been mentioned. But since, those have been refined to 4 he discussed, including human resources, early childhood, student behavior supports, and focus programs.
It's time for this district, for the reasons that I've already talked about: student behavior, focus on instruction and achievement, and retention and recruitment of great staff members going forward, to talk about separating out the executive work of teaching and learning and educational services.
In saying this, Gausman proposed a new organizational structure for the Board of Education going forward. Along with that recommendation, he addressed problems with caring for early childhood students.
Our biggest challenge we have right now is we can't double the size of our preschool programs. We just don't have the space for it. And if we can find ways to solve the space problems, I think we can do some good things for Lincoln.
In talking about what he's learned on what the district needs for human resources, he said, of course, the focus is attracting and retaining staff, but all staff.
It's also important when we talk about staffing in public schools that we don't just have everybody's brain go right to teachers. They're great partners to us, but we've got other positions as well that also have workforce shortages.
By the end, many board members came forward to say he did exactly what they asked him to do.
I've heard from a lot of people in the community that they enjoy meeting with you, that they're glad you're here, and so let me also say I'm glad you're here. Thank you. We asked you to come back to us with what you saw, what you heard, and recommendations, and you've definitely done that.
Many board members agreed that Gausman rose to the occasion on his findings. While not surprising, they were considered from a new direction that the board is looking to address soon. And as for the next stage, Gausman said, will be the strategic plan of the board as a whole to take those observations and recommendations from him to the community for implementation by roughly spring of 2024. Much has started, but as the board mentioned, there's a lot they need to digest in their near future.
All right, Jessica Blum, thank you.